quick skewer down from Dendy. Still wants to kill off Io, and the RP, while he's holding it, he kicked it out once. The shockwaves don't get one kill, so Dendy onto a double. But the exorcism damage has actually done a decent amount of work here. The Death Prophet, hard to kill still with your scepter available. It's been a 2-for-2 trade-off, but it's 2 cores for 2 supports. VGJ can be very happy with this. Dendy still has his RP. They're waiting on the Death Prophet. The RP will connect. Exorcism is half a second on cooldown. He'll back away and he'll have all the regeneration arrive. The Ice Blast, and he wouldn't have any of that. And I'm retreating. Why not? But he support his own teammate. Yang stunned up. Now the Spirit Siphon of the General. The Blade Mail making it difficult to attack into him. But difficult, not impossible. General on the run. The Bounty Hunter. One attack. He'll get it in to get the slow. Where's the Crypt Swarm? Don't need it. Shuriken Toss will do the work. And the money will start to roll in for VGJ, not to mention the experience gain.
Dendy's RPs, the one that wasn't cast on the Intimage, and I don't know if he would have gotten the Death Prophet with the one that he canceled. It would have been very close, but at least he would have gotten the Bounty Hunter. Great press the attack command from LC. He gave the Death Prophet just enough time to heal up afterwards. That was really close.
We can watch it again right now. So this is the moment, and you can watch the exorcism countdown. 1 second is all it had. Now the spirits start coming back in, just dodging, and we're already back into the fight. VGJ running forward with that Legion Commander. Double damage is up. Na'Vi actually going to smoke close to their tier 1 tower. They're looking to go on a different target. Into the mid, the Blink Skewer going to miss, and the Time Walk committed as well to initiate. They don't find their target there, but they do find their target a little bit further to the south, and that is Fade. Kicking away Roger. The hook shot's going to be off target. Even steals the Arcane Rune and gets away. The Bounty may not be so lucky. The Sentry Ward is down. He's now just out of range, but not out of range with the dust effect. So Io will fall. General will take that kill, but still Na'Vi, they're hunting so much for this, while Sylar is farming an anti-mage.
Yeah, things are looking a lot better for VGJ. That was one of the best exorcism uses that we've seen yet coming out from Freeze, and they don't have the tower, but as you mentioned, yeah, Sylar has been completely uncontested for the past.
RP, he just commits it straight up for Yang. Quick silence following up. Yang press the attack, gets rid of the cold feet, wants to move back. Skewer is actually keeping him in close proximity to Dendy, but the silence arrives. Death Prophet, Exorcism is up. Legion Commander has no more life to have them with the kick from Fade and the Magnetize. The damage from VGJ is enough to kill off Crystallize. The Cogs will create some space. So Kama closing the distance on General becomes a lot more problematic. Impossible again. General hiding in the tree, and Kama, he can't guess it right in time.
These RPs seem to be getting into Dendy's head. I think after that last fight where he got it canceled by the Prince attack, he's like, I need to get this LC. If I don't get the LC, it's just going to be wasted.
And the Ice Blast. And the goodbye, that one. 45 seconds with him down, but he got his battlefield. 19.5 minutes.
Sick coordination by them though. Stunlock the AM and silence him into oblivion. So now Chronosphere is going to be up. They can easily get a kill on pretty much anyone. They know Exorcism is down.
They're going for Roshan, but the duel's out in the Ancient Apparition. That's ballsy. They thought it was a straight pickup, and he will actually get it. A quick run from Yang, trying to retreat back out from the rest of Na'Vi. He'll lose his life, but AA is down, and revealed the fact that Roshan was underway. No Exorcism, so yeah, as you said, good opportunity to go for Roshan. Track is on Dendy and Crystallize, so Thunder have information. And that's enough for them to back out. It is.
Very swift silences too from Thunder that are getting a lot of good cancels on RPs on Chronosphere cast too. So now Na'Vi probably eyeing BKBs more than they would have been before, considering how well VGJ are playing this game.
Yeah. And it's not even just the EEs. It's the fact that like Camera has a blink dagger or a dual scepter, so blink into silence is also possible.
Yeah.
Rogers flagging again up on the top lane, the fact that Camera is here. Ice Blast is available. They'll need a follow-up, however. Clockwork Rocket is not enough of a follow-up.
It's like when you're getting ganked, you're like, okay, I need a TP. Just like support TP with 0 mana. You're like, oh, okay, thanks. Thanks, guys. Now no one else can actually.
It was intimidation TP, man. On which he broke the smoke. That's the reason why they knew I was there. But another smoke down. Yes, Dendi and Seneko get a kill, but it's on a roaming level 10 bounty hunter. Probably not as value when VGJ can be looking for more. That track is still up. They want the kill on the ancient apparition. They can get a general. Nice hook shot forward. He doesn't want to be here. He wasn't expecting Sylar to be in the neighborhood. Starts his run out. Where's the silence? Crystallized Chrono catching both Fade as well as Kama. He's got a Yule Scepter, so at least he can buy a little bit of time. Do you trigger the exorcism? The answer currently is a yes. Sylar has the double kill on general further to the west, but it's a silent on the faceless void. He can time warp now. The damage is starting to rack up. The Spirit Life won't hold him there long enough as they move forward. It's a body block from Roger. Drop the tank and for his carry, but it will not work. The Ice Blast will connect, but really that's not going to do enough. Quick sentry ward into the track. Does he actually have enough when he breaks free of this? No, still revealed, brought down, and VGJ bringing us closer, more like game one once again, where we always have the even kill count. It's 16-16, 22 in.
Where are the RTs coming out from? He just gets hit by a stray boulder that wasn't even meant for him.
Oh, they got another one. Bottom lane, Ancient Apparition picked up by the Yule Scepter. Duels off cooldown once more. It's already plus 48, now it's plus 62.
They're just not coordinating as well as they were before. In the last series that we saw them play these two big initiators, like Crystallize and Magnus, just aren't on the same page. You could see it from that smoking that they had in mid where Dendi missed a blink skewer and then Crystallize went in for the RP, but this was not even meant for them. They had the track on the AA, so clearly they're trying to go for him, and Dendi is the first person that gets caught out. He gets dueled, taken down without even casting a single spell. Not a great start to fight. Pretty decent Chrono. Almost got 3, but Sylar is already in the back line, yeah, slaughtering people.
It also feels like General isn't having enough of an influence. Like, he ran in, he also got silenced. He could have potentially split that fight up with Cogs, but it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, the Blade Mail pickup too is... I can see where he's coming from, because if you're really far ahead, which he was at the time, you can be that big bully and just go in on the Death Prophet. But the silence is destroying him. He can't actually lock people in. He can't force people to attack him. Now he's gonna have to go for more defensive items. Might give up a kill here.
Oh, there's defensive Cogs, hook shots down. He wasn't really mean to go down that far. IO dusted up as well as under the Sensory Ward. Will try and run away, but the Cold Feet will kill him. So another movement from Na'Vi.
Notice they're finally at 5. They just know they're together as 5, and then he isn't out to win the fight.
Yep.
Like, their team fight is still incredibly strong, and they're also making very good timing of the periods in between the exorcisms.
Fade. Channel the Thief in the night. He's getting into position for this. Death Prophet comes in, has refresh rod of Atos plus Exorcism available. Rolling boulder in the 3-man silence. Ice Blast will... But the damage with magnetized and the blink in from Death Prophet. The spirits are in the right place at the right time on the right back channel. They'll take 3, looking for a 4. The 4th can be Roshan, the 5th can be Roger. Fade will find the kill. And Na'Vi are pushing up the daisies.
What a sick play from Fade.
Never give up, never surrender.
Na'Vi are... That was with track on them too. The bounty hunter may be dying a lot, but he's still getting tracks on very important targets. He's dead. Rather than engage him, but they have a track on A, they know exactly what's going on, and Na'Vi, they're making their plays made, but their positioning where all the heroes are is obvious.
Information is VGJ's bread and butter at the moment, and so they bring down their first tier 2 tower. We're 25 minutes in, there's still so many towers on the field. We can look at this fight once more. So there's already the track on 1. The perfect initiation in from Fade. He doesn't need to steal the Aegis of the Immortal when Na'Vi's all dead.
Yeah, that was just like all of them came in at the exact same time too afterwards.
But I love to like Yang, like he locked General out once more.
Did they really need the Riki inside there? Like having 3 heroes in there is going to get you clapped, which isn't great, and he doesn't have that many items, but I guess they wanted to just take it as swiftly as possible in between the cooldowns, but I don't know, Sylar's gonna own now.
Yeah, you've fed the beast. Like, it's not even just like, we're not even looking at the anti-mage. Like, the anti-mage is going to have enough where he has Manta style in his stash. It's not coming out in the courier, but it will be there soon. So he's going to have Manta to cause more problems for Na'Vi, allowing him to actually burn off mana at insane rates. But it's the Death Prophet's survivability. Like, she had Rod of Aethos going into that fight, and the next fight, she's staring down the barrel of having a complete Doctorine core.
Keep in mind, though, that a lot of the lineup counters VGJ's lineup. It might be in gold, but firstly, you have to keep in mind Empower buffs up all your melee cores, so gold difference, I would probably say, effectively is maybe like 4,000 in favor of VGJ. AA should counter a lot of what the Death Prophet can do in the fight. And IO has just been, like, just completely amazing at popping these smokes. If he dies, so what? He pops the smoke.
Yep.
And then the AA and most of the other heroes also deal with the LC pretty well. So you're gonna need a BKB, I think.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Building it next.
He is. Already has the Mithril Hammer. It's not like he's got enough damage with a plus 76. He's 120 plus 176 damage on the Legion. Like, I'm still wondering, like, okay, maybe it'd be better too once you have more control items, like your support start doing more. The Ice Blast is nice, but how many times have we actually seen initiation from someone like Crystallize, like jump in, Chrono, and then the Ice Blast will connect?
That's the RP. I would say it's far more Dendy than Crystallize. They really need more ultimates from. Crystallize trying, but Dendy is the one that actually needs to get his spells up before he dies. Because he, like, who would you rather die in the fight? If both heroes got their ultimates off, the Void or the Magnus? It'd definitely be the Magnus, because Void is your hard late gamer, and he has slightly better catch. And as long as the power buff is up on everyone, the Magnus is okay being dead. But right now, like, if Crystallize goes in first, he's probably going to die due to these massive amounts of silences that Lincoln does not protect from.
Yeah, he just has to sit there and take it, but what do you do? Like, he's going both Lincoln's and Manta style, so at least he can break free of the silence.
Well, the thing is fine. He has Empower. He doesn't need that much damage, right? Both of those items give agility, too, so you're getting more value from
they're tracking him. Well, not tracking. It's the stealth track at the moment from IO. And ES in his way. They're bringing in that silence they're looking for. Force Staff can break the Lincoln Sphere. That's the Force Staff, which is on the Bounty Hunter. They just need a little bit of help. A rolling ball forward. There goes the kick. And they do break the Lincoln Sphere. Track is up. Duel is out as well in general. While Lincoln clog it up, the Ice Blast will arrive. Dendy. Petey catching the two of them with the Ice Blast chill effect. Both Legion and the ES will fall. Big kills to take, but they really still need to get more. Blink Dagger off cooldown in 1 second time. Then you can close the distance now with a quick attack. A double kill for General. There is that physical damage you were talking about. A 3-for-1 trade-off. I suppose there's a secondary trade, however. Bottom lane, Sylar farming and pushing. Bottom tier 2.
And it's that trade again. It's like, who do you want in the fight? That time it was because he's out farming, but you want your Magnus to die because your Face's Void is going to be the one that's one-on-one in the anti-mage later, and he's going to be the one dumping a damage in the Chrono Sphere because you're almost certainly going to Chrono Sphere AM later on in the fight. Maybe the Death Prophet sometimes generally going to be the anti-mage. So I'm unsure whether or not Crystallize is going to actually have enough damage to kill the AM inside the Chrono Sphere. I guess with A, your wiggle room is a lot bigger, but it's still going to be
Give him time, Dendy. Well, he's in a little bit of trouble. Rolling ball forward again is Fade. Starting it up, and Dendy burning the 10-second BKB, which only really just arrived on him.
That's great. That's worth the Nexus as a trade-off, especially with the Aegis. The Aegis bought them 2.5 minutes.
That's if they can still do something with it. Yang jumps forward. Quick trick to the trade. Where's that reveal? Sentry Ward is down, and man, they are all over Roger like a hot rash. The Ice Blast will connect, but the cogs. Mules, hold him there, waste of time. The Chrono! Crystallize! He's hit 3, you've still got the excess of damage. Floating around, lead to Commander, so low life, press the attack of one charges. Won't be able to stay alive in general. Pop shots the back line, trying to keep the Earth Spirit out of this engagement. It worked for a bit, but Sylar, Manta styles out, looks for the kill on Dendy, juked around, it won't work, he came back to the real one. Crystallize did everything he possibly could to help him out in that fight, but Sylar is looking for more. General is tracked up. Where's the lucky bash? There she is. Sylar's burning off the mana. General is low. Another quick jump forward and another bash. Sylar giving him a triple kill at the end of that fight. Still, as far as the fight goes, I don't know if we can call that an even trade.
It's alright. Yeah, it's not even.
It's still solid now to 7. Like, we can see it all again.
I mean, look at this great cross here coming out from them. This is a 4-on-5 that they take. The Aegis just expired, and the exorcism's down. Actually, it wasn't down at the time, but it was used.
Yep. He got killed halfway through the chronosphere by the rocket of clockwork.
But Sylar's doing the right thing. Just go in after the ultis are down and just clean up.
Then he tried the next level. Juke that around the trees. Which one's the illusion? Which one's the real? Damn. Sylar's just so big. Like before that fight, he was only just starting. Like he bought the Basher. Now he has the full Abyssal Blade completed. Like that direct lockdown on heroes.
Still have a ton of upside though with RP and the Chrono.
Yeah. If the combination hits, like yeah, it's hard to ever say a team who has such amazing AoE abilities, like from both the control abilities plus the damage amplification, which is clean too. Like that's so much to work with, but it doesn't help when this keeps happening. Another pickoff, Roger will fall, plus 130 damage on the Legion Commander. Team fight's great for now if they can hit it, but the pickoff from VGJ is superb.
I mean, way better vision around the map. They're catching so many people out with these sentries, or catching that Riki out a lot of times with sentries, and free duel days. LC was struggling a little bit earlier, but in a very fine place now, sitting at plus 130.
I love how too VGJ keep affording all these sentries. The more track kills they're getting, and Fade's involved in it every single time. Like they're pulling in so much cash. 10,000, the experience is a little bit higher for VGJ.
And Navi's mid game is just super slow.
Is about to flounder.
They have these ultimates, AM is farming, and they still couldn't win them in 4-on-5s. And I do have to give a lot of credit to Sylar for actually drawing the fight. As he was just fighting his battle through. You don't see that often, but when you're super far behind and teams like close, teetering on the edge of losing / winning fights, having that one extra body works wonders. Well, Navi, they finally have a Lotus Orb on general, which is pretty important. Again, the silence has been destroying him in a lot of fights. One of the best ways to deal with the silence. I like the armor too, because if you go BKB, you'll deal with silence, but you still get dueled or exorcism, you just die. So Lotus Orb ticks both those check boxes where you want armor and a way to deal with silence.
It is Smoke Gang time. Yang and Fade all together, and they're headed down south. Dendy hiding in the tree line for now. Okay, yeah, he realized there is nothing to gain by being here. The rest of his team has already backed off as well.
They really need MKB too soon on the face of Void. It's kind of that he is underfarmed. He might, like, usually they go for what, Manta, Diffusal, something else, BKB probably. He might need BKB this game because of the non-targeted silences.
VGJ find the opening. They don't have vision up that high ground, and now they do. Observe ward's there. They see Crystallize pretty clearly. Don't want to track just yet. That's going to reveal the fact that VGJ's in the neighborhood. Wait it out, but the time walk forward. At the same time, Fade was rolling bouldering in. Roshan is alive. VGJ are now aware of this. But a nice observe ward from Na'Vi is also watching VGJ's shrine very, very closely. Both understand Roshan.
But look at the Bowser. He's going to smoke.
Yeah, once again, they have observer down. Dendy, what do you want to do? Oh, okay, grab an arcane rune. That's your consolation prize for no longer having the invis. Well, they're going to get rid of the Observer Ward, but it doesn't matter when you've got both Bounty and Ancient Apparition already tracked. It may matter if you can find the opening. Sylar pushing in the top, the Hawk shot forward. General's going to find it. Crystallize a solo corner. It won't matter as long as the Ice Blast can connect. They have the damage to kill off Sylar. That will work, but at the same time, Yang able to find another kill onto Roger, but General getting 1,001 gold for the kill onto Sylar.
Yeah, Sylar has to be extremely careful. It's not only just the Chrono that can catch him out too, it's an RP. And maybe with a Butterfly he can survive, or maybe with like a Solar Crest on him casted by the Bounty Hunter he can survive, but they need them to go on Death Prophet. Death Prophet's probably going to die and they clean up. Or they go on the Intimation, Death Prophet cleans up, either or, but I would much prefer the situation where Intimation cleans up.
But in this case, Na'Vi won't allow that to happen. They read the situation better than they've been reading it in the recent times.
They need a gem too. Like there's just this Bounty Hunter just way too problematic.
They've got it on Snaker.
Okay. Yeah, but he's an AA.
Who else can you put it on? That's where then he can just drop the B scroll.
Yes, definitely Dendy because he has the Shadow Blade.
Or General? Like, actually, no, General is just committing himself so hard to the fights. Well, Dendy as well as Crystallize. This time they have the damage output to kill off Roshan as opposed to what we're watching from VGJ in game 1. But they're doing it while still being under vision.
The lanes are about even, so this could actually be better.
Oh, he actually jumped up. Roger, tracked for the moment. Blink, blinking, a quick blink in. The RP, oh, it's only going to catch one. It's the Bounty Hunter for the RP. You're happy with this, especially when you get a follow-up. The duel is on to Denny. More than enough damage in VGJ's tank for this. And the X's of Burnt Fate. He jumps forward. The stuff on the Seneca. He's not holding the gem anymore. He's ice blasting back the other way. The gem of True Sight. It actually... Where the hell did it... Did he send it back to base? Or is it... It's on the deck. It's on the deck in the river. But 3 heroes lost from Na'Vi. They'll lose Roshan as well.
So much hesitation from Na'Vi in this game. Dendy could have had at least the LC, I would say, and then he wouldn't have gotten this over there. Pretty nice, but that's not a high priority target in the Bounty Hunter. You want one of those other 2 heroes, one of the other 2 cores.
Anyone gonna grab this? Anybody? Gem? Anyone? Oh, I don't know. Fade just he's walking straight past it. They know. Courier's even turning around. Okay, now someone's pinged it. It's like, anyone want this? All right, Courier's coming. Crystallize, maybe in a little bit of trouble. Bounty Hunter is finding him on bottom lane. Bounty. And yeah, they can just start with a silence. He's got mana style, so then they can dodge him out. And the track, the illusion, not the real one. Crystallize into the trees. A little bit of trouble when he gets rooted up. And there's your secondary silence. And the duel as well. 71 seconds without the Faceless Void. And this damage just keeps rising and rising for Legion. It's 184 plus. Maybe with this drop ball, they can find a better target. It's going to be Silent. Trying to break through the skewer, pushing him back up into a secondary cockburn. The cold feet, it didn't latch, however. Press the attack, pushing Sylar out. He will survive. That Ice Blast is still only level 2 with no quick buff up. And Yang wants to fight. He knows one quick slice is going to remove half-life of most of these heroes. Problem is, he has to see them. The Shadow Blade protecting Dendy gets hit by the dust. They find the other target as Roger.
Another misfire by Na'Vi. He skewered him out of the smoke cloud and then just blinked away.
I think he was trying to get the secondary cockburn though.
Even so, that's not even close to how long the silence would have disabled him, especially considering he was inside the cogs.
Really tight, Hunter.
So Na'Vi a little unsettled. This game's kind of like bounced multiple ways. VGJ. It seemed like they didn't really understand how to play the early game, like the first 10 minutes. And then they got a clue, and then Na'Vi lost a clue.
Na'Vi, just their team fights were just awful in the mid game. Like, General had so much farm, didn't do anything with it. Dendy also has so much farm, didn't hit any big RPs. Crystallize, I would say he's been doing the best given the situation. Like, he wasn't in that great of